They say they're voicing the frustrations of a nation that has fallen on hard times, but are they being heard? Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson. First tonight at 10, a closer look at the Occupy Wall Street movement that began with a few people hunkered down in lower Manhattan, and now it's a national movement. David Douglas has our top story tonight, David.
Sarah and Eric, a Wisconsin woman who took part in the protest, says there's no one demand or idea behind the movement. Rather, it's angst and anger over the strain on the middle class and politicians' inability to work together to fix it. If this crowd crossing the Brooklyn Bridge and the signs they carry look like some you saw in Wisconsin last winter, there's a reason.
People know about Wisconsin. When you show up with a sign saying solidarity from Wisconsin, you're going to get hugs.
Nina Bednarski says that's because the energy created on the Capitol Square inspired Main Street America to stand up on Wall Street and occupy other sites across the country.
Basically, people are calling to corporations for some answers. Why are their profits the largest they've ever been, and people are suffering more than they've ever been?
The Lake Mills resident just returned from New York, where she spent 3 days of a previously planned vacation taking part. But why?
And we all voted for change. We're not getting change. We're still at war. Our economy is still horrible. We're losing jobs. The stock market is going up and down.
She's unconvinced the 2012 election will change any of that.
It's pretty difficult to get change when nobody will work together.
There's definitely a plan to bring it here.
Nick Nice, a local DJ who is both revered and reviled for bringing the Vuvuzela horn to the Madison protest, says he's uncertain how many people will take part in Occupy Madison efforts, just as he was uncertain back then.
You'd start the day and you think, boy, is anybody going to show up? And then all of a sudden, there'd be 100,000 people.
Bednarski admits the Occupy movement may not be clearly defined, maybe because it can't be, conceding some of what she and participants want is similar to the desires of an unlikely group, the Tea Party.
They're on different sides of the, political table, but when it comes down to it as just human beings, I think the basic frustrations are the same.
To be clear, there are plenty of differences between the Occupy movement and the Tea Party, but what she refers to is exactly what launched the Tea Party: anger at the elite, a feeling of injustice, and worries over the direction of the economy. Could things take off? The Tea Party was once an ill-defined movement, but look at it now.
Well, David, what about something in our area? Anything plans like this?
Coming down the pike pretty quickly this Friday night, some folks are planning to camp out over at Reynolds Park, that's off East Washington Avenue, and start things going there. And more events are being planned, but loosely at this point, for a global day of action, part of this movement set for October 15th. They think those will end up at the Capitol, but not a lot set in stone at this point.
Could get busy down there. All right, thanks, David.